How do I separate organic orders from PPC orders in Amazon Business Reports? Tough. So the reason why I'm saying it's tough is because there's a very fine line between organic and so paid, unpaid. And here, giving you an example, especially if you're running external traffic, many things might show up as if someone just clicked within your ad and they purchase your product, when in fact, from yours truly, whenever a product is showing up on my, for example, Instagram, whenever I'm just scrolling through Reels, I would check out that product, but I would eventually buy it on Amazon. And then really it depends on you how well can you track those. Sometimes, even with attribution links, the orders might not be correctly tracked. So that's why I'm saying that sometimes it can just really be, okay, how much money do you spend on Instagram ads versus Amazon ads, and like, why do you want to make these changes and to separate those? So that could be one, external traffic. The second one can be also, sometimes what can happen is brand halo effect, which again is very hard for us to track on, especially on Amazon ads, because it can be, giving again myself as example, we just moved, you can still see that we are setting up the studio, because right now it's just like we just still moved. We're still setting up. So what I'm doing on my end to be responsible is making sure that I'm going to purchase stuff that I wanted to purchase one by one and not like everything at once, break the bank, right? So in that case, what I am doing on my end is I'm looking up specific items that I would like to buy for our apartment, and then I'm saving them on a list and adding them to the cart. Actually, I'm adding them to the cart, so I'm clicking on it, I'm adding it to the cart, and then I'm saving it for later. This is my exact step-by-step SOP on how I'm doing this, right? So in this scenario, what I'm doing, I'm clicking on the ad, but I'm not converting. Now, in that scenario, probably I'm not the only one who's doing this. And even when it comes down to products that are not necessarily in the category that I'm looking for. For example, I'm looking for a lot of furniture and stuff that is more expensive, right? So I'm just like pacing our budget. And in that case, it might be natural to see that, okay, a click is happening, but no purchase. And then afterwards, someone is actually buying my product. So that can be also something that is causing the line to be more blurry between. And then when it comes down to separating organic orders from PPC orders, ranking also has an effect on how you sometimes cannot see that a keyword that you're running ads for might help you generate organic sales only if you're assuming that a keyword is generating sales and you see clearly that it's generating sales and it's boosting your organic ranking as well. To my knowledge, there's no way clearly how you could decide that. So that's why I'm saying that what I would be focusing on is making sure that I'm allocating first a budget for, especially on Amazon, for my PPC orders, and then just make sure that from PPC orders, at least I'm generating sales. Because if I'm generating sales from those PPC orders and I'm organically pushing the product up on the first page of Amazon for keywords that are highly relevant for my product, and I'm going to stick on the first page, that is the most important thing that I can actually, and you can actually control.